Well met, Masters of the Sky. We're going to continue pursuing perfection in Cloudbuilt. There's no music. Oh. Oh yes, I had to turn it off. There we go. The music of this game is so fantastic, in fact, but I will reduce it a little bit though. The music of this game is so fantastic that I just cannot play without it. Let's continue our save game. And I was thinking maybe we should... oh yeah, I said I disabled the music because I had to record a bunch of dialogue without the music on. That is why I had to turn it off. But I was saying... I think I'm going to continue progressing down the path that we picked last time. Because I'm kind of curious. I was browsing through the Steam achievements. There's quite a few achievements and they are pretty interesting. There's not just, oh, complete a level. Or, oh, I'll get to the end of the game. There's also, like, challenges within the achievements, and that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not going to go for them, or whatever. What I did see is that there is 4 endings. So, I'm guessing that you can indeed go through all of them. Like, go through a radial progression. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, like, say, I think everything is a lie, so we're going to keep going in the dark. I'm very much curious to see whether the difficulty spikes greatly if you keep going deeper into a path as opposed to the radial progression that I was talking about. So let's find out. I think I will turn down the volume a little bit. I don't want any kind of feedback going on. I like having the game on speakers whenever I'm able. Okay. Ooh, yikes. I don't like that. That turret behind a bunch of shields like that. Well, let's start exploring in the dark. Whoop. Oh, oops. That's the back to checkpoint button, not the shoot button. Wonder which one is the best path. Let's go this way first. There's a mine there. I think pretty clearly this one probably fastest. Yikes. I can in fact get up here without using the boost. It's like I'm playing Pathfinder now. I'm supposed to go this way. What? Oh, man, what the? It's a sniper over there, I didn't realize. Oops. I'll admit I have not played Cloudbuilt in a little while. So that's why I am pressing the wrong buttons altogether. I tried to shoot and instead I reset the thing. I tried to boost, I reset the thing. Probably go this way? Oh, that's what's happening here. Oh, that's what I'm like, what's happening? I'm just going back to where I used to be. Ah! This game is mean. Is that... Uh-oh. Totally, wow, this level, I have to say, it looks... I don't know if it is. It looks extremely hard. It's awful. I didn't even need to shoot that, do I? But this is another one of those levels, it looks like, where maybe the challenge is not really in... Ouch. I can just go through here, that was kind of safe. Not really in... Whoops. That's right, K. K is my brand new reset level button because I kept resetting the level when I only when I only meant to go back. Yes, definitely. Not getting damage is going to be the main challenge here. Really tough not to get damaged here. Ah! No, that's not what I meant to happen. Okay, let's avoid this awful mines. The very slow way. I'm sure there's a super fast way to go about that. Okay. Yikes! I guess I can always just press the button, jump button twice or something. Ah. I really should just blow that up just in case. And just keep going. Ah. probably just do this. I suppose that's the fast way to go about that. Oh, yep, that was bad. Maybe I can just continue for a little while longer. There is a terrible thing chasing me. Still no... Well, you know, I recently became aware of something called the jump shot. I am almost... I mean, I've only been able to do it almost at random. I am just not able to replicate it. But it is something that you jump and shoot immediately and boost. As you can see, I went a little bit further. That was not a proper jump shot, but it is quite clear to me, quite evident, that a jump shot would be trivial if I dominated that technique. A jump shot would be trivial to use. See, I almost made that there. I don't know, maybe I can use it. But I don't know, it just feels like I shouldn't use it. It feels like... I mean, don't get me wrong, the levels are absolutely designed for the best path to use the jump shot. I've seen this time and again, where, okay, yeah, if I use a jump shot there, there's a boost exactly at the point where I would get it. No, this is not working, this is really not. But I don't know, it feels like it somewhat... I'm really not doing it right. It somewhat defeats the spirit of the game. So we're not going to focus on that. And that is in fact my excuse not to use it, because I am garbage at using the jump shot. I am just not good enough at it. I will say that right away. Huh. How can I get here? I would very much like to get here from outside, but I can't. Well, maybe if I... Huh. Man. Huh. I can go all the way over here. Maybe I can just, Can I shoot those? No, I cannot. I guess I can always just wait for them, but of course that is not the most efficient way to go about this. One of these days, I'm actually going to get past all this. Don't you worry about me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, this is doable right here. I really should focus on just getting a little bit further in this level. There. Still chasing me. No! Okay, let's take this seriously now. I am done playing around. This is becoming really sad. Let's keep exploring this level. I do have to say though, yes, the difficulty spikes like a motherfucker in these as you continue progressing through the game. I mean, this is nothing. Ouch. There's something chasing me, and I'm going to just die. I just totally panicked right there. Difficulty is so much harder than levels previous to this. Holy crap! I just ate that like a moron. Oh, I actually survived, but then I got hurt there. That turret is just murder. So bad. This is going to be a super huge challenge, and in fact I am just tempted to go back and pick a different level altogether. This is a huge challenge. It is very difficult compared to other things that we've done in this series. So this might be where my skill ceiling is met. I mean, look how freaking slow I'm going. This is not what I want to happen. There's a suicide bot there. Ah, suicide bots everywhere! Mine's here. Oh, yes, give me that. Give me that, There's something chasing me. Those. Okay. I'm sliding. Okay, you don't fall immediately. You can just slide. Whoa. And you can, in fact, boost through that. I did not realize that. Well, yikes. Mr. Help. Yeah. Whoa, almost. Let's simply use the checkpoint, simply to get to the end of the game. I mean, of this level. This is not necessarily the best way to go. Uh-oh. It saw me. Ow! I'm going to get a massive penalty here. But yeah, this level is extremely conducive to jump shots. I feel really ashamed that I am unable to replicate that trick. Honestly, I've been just trying and trying. I've tried so many times. Too freaking early. I must have spent a solid 15 minutes just trying to get it done. I did it once. That's my success rate so far, and I understand, you know, wow, that's just so bad. I understand. Well, I thought for sure I would hang onto that wall. That probably takes not 15 minutes, not 2 hours, but days of getting that done reliably. I'm really trying to get this done for this side, because it feels like it's a bit faster. I really don't know. Actually, it's not really. You should just shoot the barriers. That's probably the way. Get another chaser. The good part about the chasing bots, I keep using way too much, but this run is just worthless now. It's just so bad, so I'm going to just go back. I'm not like go crazy with speed or anything, but just try not to use so many restarts. Just reliably get to the end without dying. That would be great. That's pretty well. Oh yeah, that's the way I'm supposed to do it. And we get the checkpoint right here. Something following me. Going to try and ignore it, which is really the way you have to do it when you're speed running. We're back to where I was earlier, so yeah. I was going to say that's a lot better, but then I. Yeah, this is totally faster, so much faster than the alternative route. Wow, that was freaking pathetic. Let's see if we can get past that level. That little area there, it's really not nearly as difficult as I'm making it out to be. There, jump, and then jump, and there. I just need to make sure not to be sliding too fast, or I'll just won't be able to get that done correctly. No! No! I blew up. I guess we're still here, so might as well. Not checkpoint. Okay, let's do this correctly, please. Alright, we must be pretty damn close to the end. Oh, there it is, okay. I just say it. It looks like there's another path over there. I have no idea how to reach it, but I'll find out somehow. That was really not a bad score to begin with. Let's see if we can get that A. What's the high score here? Probably 20 seconds, something stupid like that. You know, I said, oh, wonder if they're cheating. I know they're not, but wonder they are. I planted that idea that they might be cheating. They absolutely are not. The jump shot makes everything go so much smoother. Even then, there's always shortcuts. I found a shortcut, which hopefully you have already watched in a previous video. I found a shortcut that's shaved like 20, not 20, but about 10 seconds of my best run. I forget the name of the level. It was kind of recent. Uh-oh. Well, I ran straight to that one. And there's a suicide bot here. I'm going to just die right here. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Man, I just really want to get this. Oh man, look at that. You gotta jump shoot. It is really, I really don't know how to get it done properly. think it's jump, shoot immediately, then jump again, or boost, jump. Yeah, I really shouldn't even be trying. Especially on camera, this is something that I do not know how to do, so I'm going to maybe keep practicing, because I really would like to get that done correctly. That was a terrible beginning, so let's go back. And you know, this is not a terrible way to begin the level, so let's do it like that. And I am aware that it can be done so much better. Let's see if we can skip past that. Well, I seem to be a little stuck here. There. Okay. Well, that also works. Oh, I should have used the boost just much further. Yeah, that was absolutely hideous. But maybe we can get that A score if I don't use the checkpoints. He said as he plummeted to his death. I really don't need to shoot this. It is completely unnecessary to shoot that, so let's simply keep going. Completely unnecessary to use that path. I'm wondering if I can make that get all the way up there. That would probably be a lot better. Okay, let's work on getting this done properly. Nope. Yeah, that feels like I'm wasting so much time right there. No sniping for you! Okay, and it does look like I can skip this correctly if I actually get that right, which should save me quite a lot of time. Just jump up here, right? It's not like we're trying to be fast or anything. If I do this right, nope, no, jump too fast, too late, I think. Nope, that's not gonna work. Pretty tricky to get that jump correctly. Done correctly, that is. Something I want to do. Stop hanging on to that, please. I would very much appreciate it. Is there a way to go before this? No. But... That mine is there for a reason. Ah, screw it. Screw it. Let's just keep going in the obvious path. And I will be very, very thorough checking for... man, that thing keeps hitting me. Very, very thorough checking for shortcuts. Damn it. There. Much better. Wow, that's 10 seconds earlier than the previous time. It's pretty nice. This is A material here if I manage to not get myself killed in the rest of the level. Which is very, very likely. Doing things like this. Yikes! Woo! I really like that one, that little boost through that area. No! Oh! I didn't know! Look at that! I was not aware. There's a little platform out there. I guess it pays to look around you. Son of a bitch, I keep doing that. Still better time than last time, so maybe using 2 checkpoints is all I need. Maybe. My sincerest apologies for the incompetence I'm displaying. Wow. Pretty damn close. Awful things happening. Okay. What? Well, that is one way to do that. I think it's an A, in fact. Come on, you can do it. Nah, not even close. The penalty is what screwed me over, so if I get that done correctly this time around, I'll be able to... And really, this is not the optimal way to do this. I mean, it's so obvious to me that it can be done much more efficiently. Damn it, I waited too long to get back to the track. And there's also the possibility of this area allowing... That's terrible. I'm trying to get up there without having to go through the little gauntlet behind it, but I don't think I'm going to get that done. Right. I mean, I can do this. There's this frying pans there that kill me, and then I exploded like a moron. But, oh yeah, there's this other trick, which is bomb boosting. It's something that I discovered before I started recording Cloudbuilt. If you hit a bomb just right, it will just send you flying towards the area you want to go. Whoa. But that is not what I wanted to go. Ow, no suicide bots. No! Ouch. Blur. Yeah, absolutely. I have huge difficulty spike here. Wow, that was awesome. I like that a lot. I mean, as far as the bad path is concerned, there is not much a better way to do it than that. I would wager. Ah, that was a poor boost for that. Still gonna make that. There we go. I just need to jump just right. Almost. Eat that. Yeah. Evil suicide bot. Stop it. Ah, just jump through there. What's happening? Arrgh! Uh-oh. Something's coming. He's coming my way. That is not Santa Claus. Whee-oo! Alright, that was pretty neat. Whee! That'll totally work. Arrgh! If you do it like that, I got hurt a little bit more. I'm doing okay though. Until I plummet to my death! And this way. Yes, that's actually the principle of the shortcut I discovered. Oh man, I shot too late. This way up is really annoying. It's like she gets stuck in that little area there and there's just nothing I can do about it. Terrible things. Chasing for Demi! Her name is Demi, by the way. Something that I only learned because I read the patch notes. It's the only reason I learned that this lady's name is Demi. Demi, right? Now I forget. Pretty sure it was very similar to that. And the bomb I ate was delicious. I don't know, man. I might not be able to get this done. Oh, it worked, so then I died. Ouch. That platform out there is just, you know, so obviously there for people that are able to get that jump shot done. So very much tempted to spend the next 30,000 hours trying to get that. That was awful. That was also awful. Oh man. Oh yikes, I almost got murdered there. And I did get murdered there. Wasting time being an idiot. Oh yeah. I mean, you can just do a regular jump through that. I must be jumping. I mean, shooting the right way, hopefully. I need to do this to be able to get through that. There's no jumping straight for that. Still though, really bad time to reach that checkpoint is a whole 5 seconds later than I did the last time. So yeah, this one is not going to be A material, is it? I mean, unless I somehow get something really, really right done. Whoa! Let me do that. 30 seconds. Oops. Let's restart. Restart. Start iterations. There's the... Oh. I was like, oh man, I totally did it, but no, I fell just a tiny bit short. And I can just jump like that and they bounce against the rope. Oh, that also works. I'm a very resilient gal. I don't need no man and a powerful, strong black woman. I don't need no man. Go up this way, shoot that thing. I really should have it charged before getting over there. At least this area I have somehow, I won't say mastered by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, kind of get it right nowadays. I should jump that a little bit earlier. Hello there. Well, I know that's possible. I know that's possible. Possibly boost and then use the regular jump. Boost and jump on flight, yes. It's an okay improvement, I think. Just jump and then do another boost. That did not work the way I intended. This is an easy thing to improve, so we're going to go back to the beginning. Anytime that I just don't do it perfectly or as good, as well as I can possibly manage it. I mean, I could probably maybe just charge a freaking shot and shoot through this thing. Maybe that would be a little better. Oh, stop hanging out with things. Being dumb. I could have totally made it through that if I hadn't been so damn stupid about it. Sometimes I manage to get through that no problem, and sometimes I just don't. You can do it! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That was good. That was really good. Gotta wait for that boost to come back, and then I got myself blown up like a dumbass. Oh yeah! I love explosions to my face. That was so much fun. Okay, I don't know why she jumped away from that ledge. That was kind of strange. Yes, indeed. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any stretch, but once more, I just jumped straight into the bomb. I must get this. Hey, I'm sorry. This might be a 1 hour long video. I apologize for that, but I'm not going to give up. Ain't gonna give up. No. Well, at least I hanged onto that ledge and wasted all my boost in the process. Ouch. I was hoping to get over that. There's quite clearly a way to go over those things, but I really should just freaking charge my shot. Stop being such a big, dumb dotard. And charge my shot going into that area. And then miss the shot altogether. I am ridiculously stupid. And I'm getting suicide botted to death. Right here. Okay, that's the way I like to do it. I don't like shooting that crap. Jumped too late. I wasted all this time. Oh, that also, I guess it works. Alright, much better. 23 seconds. Okay, this is looking pretty good, except I'm almost dead. And I got sniped. Still okay. If I need to use yet another... well, that was freaking dumb. That was freaking ridiculous. Oh man, I have to say I'm not being nearly as good at this as I've been in the past. This is my observation of my current skills right now. So restart. Now, man, I thought I could totally do that. Nope. I can use the first wall to just jump, or you know, I Stop being an idiot and charge up my freaking shot. Let's see. It's jumping just too late. Thing is that it just galls me to have to charge my shot because I know I can get through that little area. It's super easy to do it. There we go, and then I go straight to the abyss. Alright, that's the way I want to do it. I can do it. Do-do-do-do-do. No! Blown up to pieces. Well, there's another way to get that done, I suppose. Oh. Once again. I thought for sure that that blew up all of them, but it didn't. I feel like I really should be looking for a shortcut here. Feels like I'm doing really dumb things. Or doing it like that, that also works. Let's just wait for the boost because I made it there through that method. And that's okay. But I'm dying like a dumbass, like I've been doing this entire freaking run! What? It's a nice way to get all the way up there. Oh man! That was so close. That was so close. Still worth to use this shortcut. I mean, this checkpoint. If I die again, it will no longer be the case. Yeah, and jump. Really nice. No. That's too bad. It was looking pretty good. That's okay. Ow. I was behind the wall, friend. That should not have hurt me. Pretty hard to time the double jump. I think that's really the fastest way to get that done. I really don't need that much boost, so we're going to try and do it that way. Yeah, talk about the difficulty spike. Holy crap! It becomes so much harder. Ouch. So much harder than the previous levels. That's the way I want to always do it. Hang on to it. Oh yeah, you can do it. Nope. Yep. The bad part, of course, is I wind up without any more booster. That's really bad. That was. I have to say, I'm not all that great at shooting and platforming at the same time. I'm really damn terrible at it, I have to admit to myself and to all of y'all. Sometimes that happens though. And then I dropped. Oh man, it was such a good time. It was at least 22 seconds, about the best time I've had getting all the way over here. There's a booster there, nice replenishing. So, oh yikes, I did that wrong. I like getting through that because it's also stylish, you know, bonus points for style. It's not gonna work. The triple jump here is really awesome way to get through that. I'm going to have to do it like this because that was really bad. Alrighty, that works really well. I can very much boost through this area. Son of a bitch. Okay, that works really beautifully. I like it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. This is about the fastest way I can get through that without using a weird shortcut. Yeah, I think using that little bit of the double jump here is optimal. I always forget. I keep forgetting to get that done correctly. Whoop. Damn it. Nope, 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 nope. I like this section, so I don't mind too much repeating that. Well, that also works. I had to use up my entire bar, but that's okay. Ouch. I wanted to be a little bit faster, and instead I got blown up. Oh, I run out of juice. Ah, I guess that works. I mean, it's not the way I wanted it to happen, but... I think if you time it just right, you can just jump, flat out jump through that. Oh man. In my defense, it's very hard to aim that shot because it's right there. It's really tough to aim that shot straight at the thing I want to destroy. Alright! I didn't mean to actually boost into the wall. I wanted to use the booster once I was clinging to it. That's okay, we're doing okay. If I managed to get this done correctly, something that I've said before in this run, haven't I? If I managed to get this done... Oh, that was a way too early a jump. Oh, another way too early jump. I got screwed out of that. And I think it's still worth it to use this checkpoint. The penalty will not be prohibitive just yet. Wow. Sometimes, man, she will jump away from the ledge that she's clinging to. Pretty frustrating when that happens. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Like, it is designed to do that because you did something. Still doesn't make it any less frustrating. I think I'm going to not go through that area because I really don't need to get an okay time. Urgh. And that's all I'm going for while doing commentary. Just do an okay time. Just have an okay time. But I'm too stubborn to leave it at a B. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you get to watch me repeat over and over and over and over. I mean, I'm sure you have done it yourself, don't ya? You know exactly how this feels like, don't you? Oh man, you and I, we are both the same. We're not so different, you and I. Oh man, I thought for sure I would be able to shoot that in time. That is not an optimal way to start, so let's do it like this. I guess that also works, so jumping through that. Oh man, she gets a little caught with the very narrow ledges like that. So it makes it very challenging to do exactly what you wanted to do. Opposed to what just happens. Alright, finally got that done again. Let's not mess this up. Just regular running through here, it just feels like I am being terrible at it. And I just decided to just boost through that without shooting jack shit. Stop. Yes, that's something what I wanted to do, but then it didn't work. Yes, thank you for getting that done correctly. Okay, see, sometimes, man, things happen that are way beyond my control. I mean, if I was trying to do something, trying to do this in a better manner, probably. What I'm trying to say is probably I'm not doing the most efficient and beautiful way to do this. Once more, I just keep doing that. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Only that the terrible tumors in there. Arrgh. We'll just jump. Screw it. Might as well embrace my awfulness. Kaboom! Well, still somewhat better time than before, so I'm okay with what just happened. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm awful. What I need to do is something that I must do in this. What? That is very confusing what's happening there. That construction over there just confuses the shit out of Demi. Well, how does that happen? I'm okay with that. Jumped too late. No. Jumped too late again. Failed to jump altogether. What the? Yes! Wow, man. I guess that also works. And sometimes I get that done perfectly, and some other times that happens. I guess I'll just slow down a little bit there because otherwise I get completely screwed. Okay, what we're going to do is ignore the freaking missile and just try to go to the damn wall without shooting at the missile, which many times I simply miss the shot, so it's really not that much of a difference from my normal way of doing things. Oh wow, that was real close. Whee! I think I can just jump. There's stuff chasing me, so I have to be... No! Ouch. I think we can all agree that I should have hanged on to that ledge. I blame Cloudbuilt there. And you know, I would not blame you in the slightest for just skipping forward and looking at one, the wonderful music that is going to be, and two, my actual final attempt. And instead of watching me just bang my head against the wall repeatedly to get this wonderful A, that was actually almost an S. If I didn't get that penalty, that would have been an S. So really, that's not a bad path to get that S score. Oh, actually, not bad. Wow, I will be in the top 10. That's not bad. But, you know, 34 seconds, 33 seconds, that spells shortcut to me. There's... I can see at least 3 very good shortcuts in this level. Anyway, let's listen to what Demi
No matter how much progress I make here, I find no answers. All I find is myself, back in this room, asking more questions. They left a message about neural repairs and a thank you here, but nothing else. Why? Any news they could give me would be better than the final memories I have from before losing consciousness. When I found myself alive here, I hoped I would not be the only one. But this silence means I have to assume the worst. I haven't had dreams like this for years. I've thought back on them as a way to escape a harsh reality. A reality I've learned to face many times since. If my injuries and situation really are worse than anything I've faced up to now, and this world is meant to help me forget, I almost wish it worked better.
Jeez, I'm just demanding, lady. Just nothing works out for the best for you, does it? You're still alive, and you can run around and jump through clouds. This is awesome. How could you not be happy to be in this situation where you just get spoon-fed and just laying in bed all day while you just fly through the clouds and jump around and get shot and destroyed by awful monsters and robots? That will be a dream. I mean, a dream. As in something good for it to happen, not the actual literal dream that is actually happening. Anyway, that was the level that we just did that I completely forget. In the dark, wasn't it?
No matter how much
in the
progress I
dark.
make
That
here,
was
I find
in the dark, and I'm going to just bang my head against this wall until I get a beautiful S score. You'll probably see me in the fast forwarding trying that jump shot over and over and over and over and over until I get that shortcut done, which is like a whole 8 seconds of the run. So I have to at least get that one done. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it so far. I love this game. I cannot say that enough. I'll leave you with the beautiful soundtrack and my repeated attempts, and then, at last, the best score I can get in that level so far. We'll see what happens in the next level. Until then, I bid you farewell.